I could not fall asleep last night, and it's like the worst feeling, especially when you know you have things to do the next day. I was up all night watching videos on YouTube, but I honestly do have to get up because I got some things to do, some pitches to take today. Wish me luck. First to get started, I'm gonna brush my teeth. For anybody wondering, this is what I use to brush my teeth. This is the best toothpaste. If you are using this, your breath stink. Don't use anything but this. This ain't no sponsored video, but trust me. I got too many people that talk to me during the day and they brush their teeth with that stuff. Ooh. I wish I could just slap them across the face with this toothpaste that I got here. It's Arm & Hammer. Uses baking soda. You gotta make sure you get the tongue too. A lot of y'all forget to get the tongue. I never really share what I use to wash my face. I got this from Ulta. It's called Pure Blemish and Pore Cleaning Cleanser. I don't have the cleanest face, but I would say my face has improved for using this. I've been using it for over a year now, and I wanted to share it before, but I was like, I don't know if it's really working, but I think it's doing its job. It's doing the best it can with my messed up face. But all right, let me wrap this up so we can. My room is a mess, yo. Anybody comment you'll wake up and your room is just a mess, and like that's the first thing you really need to do before you can get this started. I know you always like me and be having your clothes all over the place, and we're gonna get to the photography stuff today for sure. But I got normal things to do just like you do. I live a normal life just like you do, so I gotta do those things first. Alright. Whew. I'm finally in the car. Got the little things I had to get out the way. Make sure y'all stay hydrated, my friends. It's a new day. It's a new day, and I gotta get to it. I got a little meeting to attend. Of course, my car knocks off the video because of the Bluetooth connection. But what I was trying to say is that I really do feel blessed that my first year or two, it's been nothing but amazing, and I've had great opportunities that not a lot of people would get. Airbnb's been doing great this year for sure, a lot better than last year. The calendar has just been filling up every single month since December actually. So I'm really happy that with that, I really do feel like I can, if not maybe this year sometime, invest in a second Airbnb. I had this week alone, I had 3 people trying to book within the same time frame, and I could only service one, which was sad because it's like money going out the window. But at least I serviced one. That's important. But yeah, Airbnb's been going good. The property management stuff, I'm actually gonna go print out a flyer today, but that's been going okay. I mean, that could always be better because you can always make more money. And the photography and videography stuff is going good too. I'm doing the jobs that I want to do. Before I was taking just any job and kind of working myself too hard, and I would always be just kind of stressing. So I really do think things are going good for me. As much as I'm just so ambitious and I always want more, and
it can be a gift and a curse sometimes, because that can give you that push, but then that can always just make you feel like you're stagnant. And honestly, right now I feel like I'm hitting a place of stagnance, and I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. Actually, I feel like, to be completely honest, I feel like my student loans are making me feel like I'm hitting a place of stagnance, because it's I feel like that itself becomes a lot of pressure. I can't knock that number down as much as I want to, because I want to invest in things for my businesses. I want to invest in things for myself, because I'm going to be paying student loans for a good majority of my life, so those ain't really going nowhere. But right now, like, my student loans, they're used to me having that property management job in Boston, so they're trying to give me a little difficulty as far as my payment plan now that I don't work there. Like, I don't know. I submitted a new payment plan, based off of what I make now. And obviously I made a lot more money before, so they were getting a whole different style of payment from me. And I'm sure that they don't want me to make smaller payments now, but it is what it is. At this point, I really do feel, and this is a sad moment for me, but I really do feel like I need to at least get some type of part-time job to, passing the cemetery. Someone that I know passed away. But at this point, I really do feel like I need to get a part-time to literally just pay off my student loan. Like, I'm kind of over the student loans at this point. And I want it done. Like, I don't want to be dealing with it no more. It's not good for my mental. So I really do. Like, I never even thought I would even be considering this, but I really feel like I have no choice at this point. And it's not to say that I'm not making money. I can, I've been able to survive. And a lot of people say that surviving is how you get through the first handful of years of your business. And I've been able to do just that. But I want to pay off my student loans, because it becomes a mental stress. Just having that thought, knowing that that's sitting there in the rearview mirror, just staring at you. And I'm not a person that's like gonna say, oh, I'm not gonna pay it and screw my credit up. I'm definitely not gonna do that. I worked extremely hard to get my credit where it's at. I feel like I have amazing credit, and I'm not gonna let that screw it up. Like, I'm not gonna let my pride. Like, I don't really care. Like, I'll get a part-time just to throw that money towards my student loans and pay that off as fast as possible. The only issue I'm really having is trying to find a part-time that is going to fit with my entrepreneur style schedule. But I'm actually on the way to meet with somebody for this little part-time gig, and it's just kind of like a realization moment. Like, yes, I can continue and say, oh, everything's gonna work out, but I need some type of plan B, and getting some type of part-time job is gonna be my plan B. But I'm not gonna stop making my YouTube videos. I'm not gonna stop doing my photography work, my video work. I'm not gonna stop doing my property management work. Like, that's kind of all my life. That's what I've revolved my life around, and those things is what I'm good at. Those few things is what I'm good at, and I'm gonna stick to it. Because that's the only way. I sat down with another person last week, and they told me, like, don't give up on your dreams. And that was like a real conversation, because they didn't even know me. They didn't know me. All they did was ask me was, what's your long-term goals? And I told them I want to work for myself. Like, that's my long-term goal. And they literally said, like, don't give up on your dreams. Like, get out there, print a flyer out, like, meet more people. And it was a real conversation, because within the conversation, I'm like, yeah, I know I can be out there a little bit more. I'm like just trying to grasp everything at once, though. And you know, they just reminded me like what I needed to do, and I was like, you're right, like that is what I need to do. So I'm putting things in play to continue to push forward. Like any entrepreneur, like anybody grinding to build something from the ground up, they can relate. And if you don't relate, then I don't know, I guess your journey's just easier. But this is part of the journey. You're always gonna feel like, yo, should I even be doing this? Am I making the right decision? Am I doing the right thing? And you are. You know, if things are flowing into place, and I feel like it's weird. I feel like that conversation with that random person was like meant to happen, because they literally told me like, yo, you got the whole package. That's what they told me. Like, you got the whole package. You just gotta get out there and do it. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I would recommend anybody out there, like, even if you're on the edge, just continue pushing forward. But also have your plan B lined up, have your plan C lined up, have your plan D lined up. But no one says you can't have these backup plans and these strategies. You just gotta find it all, a way to make it all work. That's what you have to do. Find a way to make it all work. And that's what I'm trying to do. And I'm going to share this journey with you guys, because if it works for me, I know it can work for other people. So I'm going to stop talking, and we're going to get through with the day. Oh, this is great. Yeah, I'll do 9 more copies of this.
Yeah.
So they were like 50 cents, right?
Yeah, let me see what they
So recently I had a small gig that I earned about like $30-something. Very quick gig, like less than an hour. So I took a portion of that and invested in some property management flyers. And we have a printer, but sometimes you gotta be smart. And I think, to me, it would cost me more money to print the color on my printer. So I said, why don't I come to Staples and print out a nice cool flyer that I made. I also had some help as far as just how the design came out by a good friend of mine's. So, but this is what I came up with, and I'm gonna hit the streets with that. And hopefully grow the business. That's the goal. And now I'm off to do the next thing. The next thing. As a lot of you may know, I don't have the studio no more. So I have an in-home setup today. And I keep all my equipment. I don't have my own place yet. I'm still figuring out my life. But I keep my equipment in the attic because I don't have any room. And I gotta get some backdrop paper. I gotta get some, maybe some more lighting. This is a process, y'all. I know that I'm gonna look back at this and be like, yo, I did the most. Alright. So, this is sad process, but I gotta do what I gotta do, right? I keep my extra lights, got my mannequin, and I keep the backdrop paper and all the backdrop stuff. So I just need a second to do this. quick average day in the hustle. Of course, as always, I'm gonna continue grinding. I'm gonna continue working, continue trying my best to do the best that I can with what I have, with the environments that I'm provided. And I suggest that, whatever you're working on, whatever you're fighting for, you do the same. Work with what you have and think strategic, think smart, don't work too hard. Always think smart, don't work too hard. I appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you hit the thumbs up on this video if you liked it. Let me know in the comments what you thought about the whole video. Let me know in the comments what you think about all the vlogs. I'm interested to know whether you guys want more vlogs, less vlogs, more Cashapp videos, less Cashapp videos. I'm interested to hear all types of feedback. Thank you guys again. Make sure, hey, I got some dad hats for sale. Hey, send me a little comment if you're interested in supporting the dad hats. I'll ship them out. Thank y'all for watching. Love always.